Alright, I'm getting pretty close to being done. Just not there yet. More. Ooh, this is exciting for me. I feel like at any moment I could lose this thing. Always gotta push it. It's a lump. Totally worth it. Alright, now I just got a little bit more shaping to do, but that might be it. I could still lose it in the shaping process, so let's not all congratulate me just yet. It's kind of nice having this video. It's like having a mirror. I had a really good potter make the point. I was talking to him once. His name is Mikhail Yurtsin. You can look him up. I've mentioned him to some of you before. It blows his mind that potters don't throw with mirrors. I think he makes a good point. And you can see the form. Like seeing the form from a 3/4 down view is one thing. Seeing it profile is more important on some level because that's how really people experience it. So even just having a camera there. Oh yeah, that's what I want. Let's just clean up this top. It's days like today that I'm like, man, maybe I should just make pots. Who knows? I mean, I always tell people that I'm not a potter. I don't make things on the wheel. I try to make it in the sense that, like, I don't do that right now. Like for my own work. All right, again, let's not just congratulate me yet. Let's finish this up. I happen to like this thing. It's gonna be sad when I try to do something to it that makes me regret. But that's how we find beauty. Pushing it past the limits. Aesthetically speaking. There we go. Got that. that off. We're almost there. Thanks for hanging in. Again, sorry for such a long video, but making tall things takes a little time, especially if you're just a hair out of practice. I gotta make this bottom part kind of be synergistic with the whole. Actually, that works pretty well. Just gotta pull this up, back down, fold it in, call it good. All right, let's just clean this up, the wheel. It is always my intent to be a man of my word, to practice what I preach. And so I say that in the sense that I'm going to take this off the wheel because I threw it directly on the wheel. I didn't use a bat. Because I tell people all the time, you students that is, you don't need a bat. It's not necessary. It's sort of a superfluous thing. Now, it makes things a lot easier. I don't want to tell you, you should never use a bat, but I'm doing this as a sort of point. You don't need a bat. I really like this thing. It's pretty nice. This is more or less what I had in mind, like envisioned. That's good. That's good. Like I said, it was not a foregone conclusion that this was going to happen as easily as it did today. The other sort of point I want to make before I get to pulling this off the wheel is this one right here. Water. How much water did I use? That's it, baby. There's a little bit here too. I know. You may be saying, yeah, maybe all your water's in this one. Doubtful. You can just... There you go. You don't need to use a lot of water, folks. Not necessary. I mean, sometimes it's a little bit more necessary if you have dry clay, but for the most part, not necessary. Here's a nice thing about propping this wheel up so high. I'm now standing at like waist level with this, so I'm not going to throw my back out trying to get this off the wheel. So, I brought this board. It's just the same way that I've always done it. I don't have a watch on. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's get some water on the wheel. I probably use as much water in this moment on the wheel as I do throwing just in general. Ah, geez, I just got wet clay all over the new floor. Well, someone had to do it, right? Oh, come on, growth. There we go. I think that's pretty hydroplaning at this point. Just need to get this to basically be the same. Not too much. Oop, it wants to stick. It's a pretty big thing. That was the scary part. That was the last moment of contention. All right, now I just gotta let it dry. Let's bring it a little bit closer. You can see it's light.